Your flowers were beautiful a month ago. What happened? So that is the topic for today. I know a lot of you are going through that. So we come into spring, we're really excited to get into the greenhouses and buy those flowers, plant up our yard, and then it starts getting tough. We start getting into that early summer and summertime, and maybe we got a little distracted, or there's just a lot going on during summer. There's camping trips and vacation and swimming lessons with the kids or this or that that's going on, and time starts getting to be at a commodity that's very, very precious, and maybe your flowers are kind of taking a back seat and it's starting to show. So that's the topic that I want to address today is, if your flowers are looking a little bit sketchy this time of year, don't stop. I want you, this is where I want you to be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I haven't been as diligent as I should be with my flowers. And so that's what we're going to talk about is being honest and getting back on track so that your flowers look amazing. So this is the time of year where your flowers should not start looking sketchy, but they should be amazing, and they should look better and better each day so that you can sit there, you can take a look at your flowers and say, fantastic. I can sit down, I can enjoy my flowers. People are stopping, they're taking pictures, they're asking me what I'm doing, and I'm really, really happy. That's the experience that we want you to have. But it's going to take some good habits and that consistent care. So really that consistent care, now we're talking about watering, getting those habits down. We're not just letting that flippant care of, yeah, it's been 3 days since I watered my hanging baskets. We don't want to just let them go. We want to build those consistent habits that will give us beautiful flowers. So if your watering is not as good as it should be, start being consistent, because these big, beautiful hanging baskets like behind me, they would not look like that if I was just real flippant about it. I'm like, yeah, I'll water them whenever I want. That's when it's going to show. So we build good habits. And so, one of my routines is every single day in the morning, I go through and I'm watering, as appropriate if the day, as long as it's not raining or something. But if it's going to be sunny out, or if it's, over that 75 degrees, for sure, I'm going to be watering. And that's just a habit that I've built and made sure that I stayed with, because then they start looking more and more beautiful as we start gaining those longer days, that more sunshine. That's where things really start cooking along, and it's a lot of fun when you can have that experience of your flowers look amazing because you've had good, consistent care and you've treated it like it's something that you want to be proud of. So don't go spending all that money at your local garden center and then just be flippant with care. So we want to have our watering on so that we don't have plants that are being stressed out from the heat of the day, especially as we get into summer. These days are starting to get pretty warm. And, next week we have a whole stretch of really warm weather, and that's going to wipe out a lot of people that are not going to be consistent with their care. They're like, I'll just let my hanging basket go. I got a camping trip, Find somebody, if you're going to be gone, find somebody, a good neighbor or friend or somebody that's competent and will diligently water your flowers if you're going to be gone. Don't just let them be, because you're going to come back to dead hanging baskets. And why do that? Why pay the money and spend all that money and time and effort if your flowers aren't going to look amazing? So get that flippant care out of your vocabulary and get consistent. Just like if you were going to work out or go for a walk every day or whatever, make sure that those flowers are also in that consistent care that, hey, I'm going to go out, I'm going to enjoy them, but I'm going to make sure that they're cared for. And then, a great big hanging basket like this is a 14-inch hanging basket. I can water this and it's good for the day. I don't have to make sure that I come back and water it in the afternoon. For in our area, that's plenty for us. So make sure that the watering is good and consistent. Also, if you have plants that need to be deadheaded, it might be petunias. These super petunias, we don't deadhead them at all. but you might have geraniums, you might have verbena or gazanias, marigolds. There might be all types of other flowers that absolutely do need to be deadheaded, and that's something that you're going to want to make a weekly habit of doing that. And we tell people, hey, on Fertilizer Friday, that's your reminder to make sure that you're fertilizing. But also, that might be the day that you go through and deadhead, say a hanging basket or that potted plant that's on your deck. That way, it doesn't roll forward and two weeks go by or 3 weeks go by, and you've got a big mess that really has a lot of work to do, and now it's kind of cumbersome. Don't do that to yourself. Go through and have that weekly habit of, I'm going to go through and deadhead and take care of what needs to be cleaned up so that it's not so overwhelming 2 weeks from now. So again, that's consistent care. So that cleaning up, the proper watering and fertilizing. So make sure that you're feeding at least once a week and that your flowers are getting the proper nutrients, especially as we get into those warmer days and the plants are growing bigger and bigger and they might need some more nutrients. So be sure to, that you're fertilizing at least once a week. Now these big hanging baskets and actually everything that's in our yard, I go on a constant feed, and we do have videos on our YouTube channel. What is a constant feed? It's a lower dose of the fertilizer, so it's maybe a 1/3 to 1/2 strength of the Beat Neighbor fertilizer, but every time that I'm watering, they're getting fed, and that really works well for us throughout the summer. I know that every time I'm watering, they're getting fed some nutrients. So, and they really perform awesome, and they show it too. So, a constant feed might be something that you might want to consider for throughout that summer. So, that's a few tips and tricks that you can use to really be consistent throughout the summer, so that you can be honest with yourself and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do these things, and hey, I was being really flippant with the care, but I'm going to get back on track, and so that my flowers look amazing. And you can do that, and this is the time to do it now while it's early on in that summer. I do want to highlight one of our Beat Your Neighbor retailers, one of our new retailers, and that is Yard 29 Mulch and Stone in Rustburg, Virginia. So you can find our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer there. And also at beatyourneighbor.com. That's our website, and you can find anything that you really want to know about our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. But you can also go in, and there is a retailer locator, so you can look on the map and find a retailer that you can walk into their door and get our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. If there's nobody near you, we do ship to 48 states currently. So there are, we can ship to 48 states. And so if there's nobody near you, we appreciate you going to those retailers and buying, from the greenhouse or a floral shop, or it might be a hardware store or a boutique store. But we also do ship directly right to your door. So you can find out all of that information at our beatyourneighbor.com website. So thanks for joining us. And again, you can do it. You're not too late. Get that care on board, and so that you can have amazing plants and flowers all summer long, and even into the fall. They should look more amazing, and really it's a lot of joy and a lot of fun to have those amazing flowers. So thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.